this video is so needed. It's a highly requested video from me to me, because I need this video at the moment. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, I am currently studying at the University of Amsterdam for my master's degree in business administration, specializing in international business. And I am currently struggling with my thesis. So, majority of the time when I create a coffee chat for you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I use my own motivation. I say things that I wish someone told me in that given week. So at the moment, I wish that someone sat down in front of me and told me these things to keep me motivated to write my thesis. Your thesis is your biggest part of your academic life. And the higher you go on the academic ladder, the harder it becomes. Because at the moment I'm at my master's, so that is the hardest obstacle that I've ever met. So without further ado, I have prepared this short pitch to everybody that is currently going through the same struggles that I am going through, whether you are in the Netherlands, in the US, in Europe, in Australia, whatever you are. If you are going through your thesis right now, please watch this video, as I am also going to rewatch this video every single day until the deadline of my own thesis. The first thing that I want you to remember, and literally write it down, because that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. The first thing I'm gonna do in the morning, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna get my journal, and I'm gonna write it down, is your why. Why did you start this given program? Why did you go to this school? Why did you study? Why do you want to get a bachelor degree? Why do you want to get a master's? Why do you want to get another one? Why? Because I've done this for my bachelor, and I've also done this for my harder exams before this year. Is when I see my why, I realize that, oh yeah, damn, I have to do this because of this. Oh yeah, I have to keep going because of this. When I put my why on a paper, it's like a slap to my face that, woman, why are you yapping about your thesis? Just sit down and write it because you want to do this. Your why can also be your future goals. Okay, let's say I want to travel a lot. That's why I'm studying international business. So my why is to travel. Or I don't know, I want to become a certain job title. That's my why. But write it down. Really, write it down so you see it with your own eyes. And also when you write it down, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I have to do my thesis if I want to reach this. I have to do my thesis if I want to reach that. So really, what is your why? If you don't want to put it on paper, don't worry. Put it in the comment section. That's also writing, just typing with your phone. I am so curious. I shared with you my whys, so share with me your whys. The second thing is, I've done this, I think yesterday. I think I did it yesterday. And today I've already started it. So I'm so proud of myself, is to have a plan. So this is kind of hard, writing your thesis, because you kind of have one deadline and then you don't really have a deadline in between. So it's very hard for you to motivate yourself, because it's not like a weekly thing, or it's not like that, okay, I have a deadline in like a year. It's more like I have a deadline in 3 months. So why should I start today if I can start, in 2 months? But the thing is, you cannot write your whole thesis in a month, right? And I'm hoping that whoever is watching this video is not just starting their thesis if the deadline is in 2, 3, 4 months, right? So the thing is, what I mean by plan is that I checked yesterday how much stuff I have left. Okay, and that includes everything, like the spelling check, the grammar check, the font, the references, everything, not just the missing chapters. And I told myself that, okay, I want to have every single thing done by at least a week before the actual deadline. The week before the actual deadline, so I still have a week to kind of, I don't know, do some emergency, putting out a fire or something. So that's the first step. You check how much stuff you have left. Then you set yourself a final deadline, which is not the actual deadline, but more some time for yourself to be able to check everything. And then you estimate that based on your skills, based on your time per week, what you're gonna do. And for me, for example, that's pages. Like I can tell myself that per week, I'm gonna write 4 pages. Or I can say that per week, I'm gonna write a chapter. Depends on how much time you have in general, how much stuff you have left, what is your deadline. I would say put a minimum week before the final deadline. But if you want to put 2 weeks, that's also fine. Then you have to work a little bit, more intensely. But this is how you make a plan. First, you collect what you miss. Then you set a deadline for yourself. And then you check how much time you have in general per week. And then you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna do X pages per week. I'm gonna do X chapters per week. And then you basically stick to it. And this is very good because, for example, when I'm stressing that, okay, I need to write my thesis, but then I look at it and I'm like, wait, okay, this week I already wrote 5 pages and I only need 1 more page. And today is Thursday, so I still have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I can relax today and I can do it tomorrow or during the weekend. And I'm already more relaxed than if I had absolutely no clue how much time I would have left or what I have to do. And the last thing is my favorite, is that this is what's helping me, to be honest, the most. Make it desirable. So when I write my thesis, I don't sit down and literally start crying and be like, why do I have to do this? I clean my desk first, or I make the couch quite comfy. Then I always bring, water, coffee, tea, a fruit bowl, a yogurt, something with me. Third, I always put some nice music in the background. Sometimes I actually need like gym music for the thesis to actually start kick in. Sometimes I just put the study music, if you Google it on YouTube, you can find a lot of good ones. And then basically I just take a blanket, because in the Netherlands it's quite cold again. And there it is. It is desirable because it's comfortable. I have nice music. I have the best food and drinks. And I don't think about it as sitting at my desk like this in the most uncomfortable clothes and I cannot just move and stuff. But I'm thinking more of I'm going into my study corner with my nice comfort food in comfy clothes with a nice music, or I'm going to a cafe, or I'm going to write it with my friends, or I'm just, just relaxing on a balcony or whatever, and I make it desirable. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are as motivated to write your thesis as I am, because to be honest, at the moment, I really, really want to write it, even though it's 8 p.m. So I don't think I'm gonna do that, but we will see. If not today, tomorrow definitely, because I need to stick to my plan. And it's Tuesday today and I'm not reaching my weekly plan yet. But it's only Tuesday, right? So I'm not stressing. I hope you're also not stressing. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye bye and good luck.